What's good, y'all? NBA 2K26 is here, and I got a dribble tutorial for you guys so you can be cooking up, breaking ankles, making everybody triple team you like I do right here in this clip. Pretty hilarious. A lot of fun stuff in NBA 2K26, and today's guide is all for you. If you're a beginner or advanced, I got a lot of little sneaky tips for everybody. We're going to run through the beginner stuff and have little tips in between for advanced players to also utilize. So make sure you go ahead and take a notepad. Make sure you're ready to rewind and replay this while you practice on your my court is the main thing that I'm going to ask for you guys to do. And then also like, subscribe, and comment if you support the channel. We want to do a bunch of very cool stuff. I have my build and animations and things on the channel as well, so you can lock in. But we're going to do it. We're going to go deep down this rabbit hole together and enjoy NBA 2K26. So I'm here in my court, and I'm going to put a camera. I'm going to put my controller, but also I'm going to put the tutorials. Guess what? This is in your menus, so you can use it as well. Right here, you're looking at the tutorials for size ups. Pretty basic. All you're going to do is flick the right stick on the control. Be straightforward, right? It's not hard. Now, there's different moves within that are, up, left, right, and then right and left as well. They all play a big role in your playstyle. Then if you push the right stick up, it'll do an in and out, which they're showcasing here. And this move right here can be used a bit in different ways, which we'll talk about a little later. But these are just small, quick details, and this is important. All right, so we're gonna start by just giving y'all the general ones and then go bigger later. Now I'm gonna move the ball towards the ball hand. Okay, so if it's on my right, I'm flicking to the right. Pretty straightforward. If it's on my left, I'm flicking to the left. It's pretty straightforward, and every hezzy is different, so never think that it's gonna look the same. It's gonna be different. Same thing with the escape hezzy deck. Escape hezzy is the same thing, but with holding turbo, I flick towards the ball hand, and since I have a specific hezzy, it's going to move towards the right or the left and see all the good stuff. If you want my exact animations, it's going to be on the channel, but this is an important move. Escape hezzy you can do really good things with if you utilize it properly. Top tier move to put in your bag. I like to do different things with it this year. There's some interesting ones as well, right? So here goes that. Now we're going to go into the crossover. This is a straightforward move where you're going to basically click up left or up right. Okay, what this does, it gives you the crossover. Not too shabby, just a simple move that you can utilize, and it's very important. Then you have the driving signature move. While you're going forward, you're going to flick the stick. So example you see right there, it's the move I'm doing with my character. That's that. Now the main thing here with this next move, breakdown combo, is very easy. Holding turbo, flick the right stick up. One that I have allows me to burst forward. You guys seen this last year, so it's not new, but it's very useful to grab people and get your good stuff. You can put on different versions, but this is the point, is it's a different combo. All I'm doing is holding turbo and flicking the right stick. I'm trying to speed through the normal stuff so I can show you guys real combos and real good things. So stick around for all of that. Then we're gonna go with the moving the stick. This is no turbo. Basically between the legs. But as I flick it to the left or to the right, it'll do between the legs. You can see right here. Opposite ball hand. Simple. And then the escape cross is the same thing, up left or up right with turbo. You're gonna see I do a big launch for mine because it is very important for me to be able to move forward. Right, rewind this and play it back if you really need to learn the basics. Okay, we're not gonna be stuck here for a half an hour. Behind the back, pretty straightforward. Down and away from the ball. Boom, down and away from the ball. Pretty straightforward. Okay. Then if you want to do a step back, I'm flicking the stick back. Does this step back? Everybody has a different step back depending on what animation you put on. That's the one that I have for this specific tutorial here. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy. Back, step back. And there's the step back crossover where you're holding turbo and down quickly, which is nice. Hey, down. You want to do this to really get some space, and we're going to talk about some dribble moves, things you want to do with this combinations in a second. But I just want to go through typical stuff so you can see how to do it for yourself. And then the spin. This is a very important one this year. There's actually some very cool different things you can with the left stick spins and then the right stick spin. So this is the right stick spin here. Depending on how you do it, determine what type of spin. And you got the half step. It's actually one of my favorites. Half step. Gonna move towards the ball and then up. Okay. So again, I'll showcase the half spin. Up towards the ball. So right here, it's gonna be about 9 to 12. So 9 to 12 spin, and I'll do a half step. There's way more combos you can add to this. Make it really nice. Talk about that. Then just hitting L2 when someone's guarding you, you're gonna be able to wall them off, basically holding them off, crab them, call it. There's plenty of more with like triple threats that I'll get into briefly, but simply flicking up, jab to the left, small jab, and then you hold turbo. You'll end up doing combos out of the triple threat. So it's up to you. If that's what you want to do. We'll get into some of that in a minute, but I just wanted to go through the basics so we can move on to combinations and the stuff that I think a lot of you guys are really going to be here for as we go forward. Okay. Now with that mini tutorial for beginners gone, now we start doing combo moves, just little things. And the first thing I want to say is that everything you just heard is exactly what you'll need to do long term, meaning every move you're just doing it in combinations. Do a size up to try to see what the person is doing. Sometimes doing a size up is enough to make someone move left. If they go left, I'll fake right, and then if they come this way, I'll hit them with it behind the back and I'll go. Right? So you're reacting to the defender. So a size up, just flicking the right stick, gonna give me a chance to see where they're at. It's kind of like a check, like, what's up, what you want to do? If he's playing you deep left, do something towards the right, but you don't have to stay there. You can trick him, then maybe do a step back, a little mid-range. If there's anything that there's any type of way you can play this for yourself, it's up to you. But the point is taking these combinations and then doing something. Personally, the hezi is really nice, right? I'll do that, and then I'm behind the back, try to get space and shoot the shot. If they're coming after me, I can do a crossover and try to find my way. If I'm a 3-hunter or a finisher, it'll be different. You know, for example, the current moving behind the back that I have is a very, very aggressive one, which can be very beneficial or hurt me. See right there, that's good for getting dunks. So if I want to just score on somebody, I'm not 3-hunting, I'll use that. But I use my standstill behind the back in order to basically just get room and shoot a 3. If they don't want to give me that, I'll start driving, go behind the back, get a quick dunk, right? So now we're going to get into some of the combinations that I like to do and the way I like to play. First of all, I don't focus on one or the other. I'll take a 3 if I can get it, but I'm also willing to get to the paint and shoot a midi. So for me, size someone up, it is a mind game. What do you want to do? Within my size up, I'll pull out R2 so I can get a big motion, see what they're reacting to. And sometimes I'll do a double motion, go once there and then go again just to see and force them over to another way. And then I'll just do behind the back or anything that I want. Now let's just say they went down to the paint because they're scared. Guess what? I'm just going to shoot it. Why would I want to hold the ball and continue to try to force something? Take the open shot if my build has mid-range, which it does. But that's the point, is figuring out your game and then being strong at it. If I'm a finisher, personally, I like to use, like I said, a hezi. And when they're playing me too strong, come this way, hit them with behind the back, take it to the rack. That's 3 moves. So a hezzy, full turbo towards the ball hand, click the right stick, and then when that is done, I can do a cross back this way, let's just say, and maybe a step back to try to get a 3. And if they're still holding me, whichever angle they're in, I'll move towards the opposite way, maybe shoot a midi. It doesn't matter. It's dependent on your playstyle. But that's some of the dribbles this year, and I want to take a moment to talk about like little cool things that are implemented this year that you're gonna love. So if I hold down on my left stick, I can walk back, right? But if I hold down on my left stick and flick the right stick up, I'm gonna do this very cool walk back animations. There's a bunch of different ones. So it just depends on what you're doing, who you are, where you are, and it'll be right here. Pretty cool. All I'm doing is very easy. Down on the left stick, flick up on the. That's a cool new move you could throw in when you're getting clamped up. You could just hit them with that. Just get that quick step back so you can start moving and going forward. Personally, it's just a fun thing to add, but I like it. Now, for me personally, a lot of shots from the side, for example, I like to run and then flick right stick here. Hold right stick to do a hop step and then get a midi. It breaks ankles for some reason very much because they're always expecting you to drive, and you just do something like that. You get a quick jumper, and it's better if it's a 3, of course. But those are the kind of things that you can do in your dribble style to start practicing creating kill moves. The main point is to get a combo and then a counter to that and go from there. Everybody has a different play style of what they want to do. Go forward. Now, personally, as you saw in some of the highlights, I'm like a 2 or 3 move guy. Like, I'm not dribbling the whole clock out. Once in a while, I have fun with it, but mainly I just want to get to where I got to go, hit the shot, get my teammates wide open. There are things that you can do to kind of play the mind game. Like, for example, for me, the half step is fun because then all of a sudden they're trying to figure out, like, where is he going? And you know which way you want to go. So spinning is not a tool this year that's used yet. You see the things that I'm planning. I've worked on a couple of different type of spins, half spins backwards and going forward, doing crazy stuff that I can't showcase here just yet, but you're gonna have a good time with that. And I got a lot more about what you can do with these dribbles. On my animations video for my build, this is basically what you're gonna see with a bunch of little secrets in it. And in here, I basically showcase each of these and give you a breakdown on why I'm using them right now. I do change sometimes, or it's just for having fun. For example, behind the back, strictly for when I move, he is a lot of fun. But then I like Kobe. He's very wide. There's plenty of action in right here. Comes to bursting out of it. Plenty of different characters that go in here that give you different elements. Some people want the 3 hunt, so they get more ones that make you step back. Others want to get to the rack better, so they use aggressive. This is not saying that it's just preference. Of course, there's going to be more effective ones, but it is about your playstyle. I like to try these. These are my main personally right now. And there's plenty of other little details this year that I've been working on. For example, O2 post shot. One that I'm using is Durant right now, but plenty of ones that use dribbles like this one. Try to get off of the dribble, do fun stuff within your dribble style, and so don't ever settle. You know, you're gonna be good to go in the future. Play this game and you see what it's doing right now. Movement. So yeah, with that being said, this is kind of just a beginner guide because I wanted to give y'all a startup. The game is officially releasing today when I drop this video, and you get a chance to go crazy, get in there for the rest of the year. I'm gonna have an advanced one in the near future with a lot of the little secret things that I've learned and testing and experimenting on, having fun with. The video you're watching is from my 6.8, and this is literally the first 20 games that I've ever played online. And I was just cooking everybody. It was kind of crazy. And the build's amazing. It's on the channel, so go check that out. The animations are also on the channel, so you can lock in for the year and have a good time and just enjoy the game. You know, that's what it's really all about. So hopefully this was helpful starter kit for those that are beginners, and make sure you keep on keeping on, man. Experiment, have some fun, leave something in the comment that you like, an animation or combo. We'll get into the deep stuff soon, right? Y'all on the next one. Y'all take care, stay blessed. Peace.